Jack, a bit of breaking and definitely exciting news. This morning, we were told that there'd be about $70 billion worth of new investment here in the Keystone State. However, Senator McCormick just announced a little bit ago that number actually now $90 billion worth of new investment here in Pennsylvania. This comes as the AI Summit is happening right behind me. You can see here the room is packed as everyone is awaiting President Trump. You mentioned that he was supposed to speak in just a little bit. That time now getting pushed back as there's only standing room in this building waiting to hear that announcement. Really exciting news for Pennsylvanians especially, including you and I, Jack.
Well, that is huge. So is there any idea, what types of jobs that's going to translate over to? I mean, I remember being out there on the campaign trail, people, Carnegie Mellon graduates were talking about this. People in Southwest PA were talking about this. I actually went to that event that Elon Musk held out there, and this was a huge topic of discussion.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of data centers and AI investments. So a lot of investment coming from other companies pouring into the Pittsburgh and ultimately the Pennsylvania area as well. This is a abundant area for data centers to be built. Again, that's what's ultimately going to power those AI chips and power the AI revolution as well. You're going to see a lot of new jobs here and investment in that sense. There are over 60 CEOs here from major companies, including Larry Fink. You have BlackRock, Blackstone, ExxonMobil. You had Google. You also had Meta here as well. It's a pretty big investment. You have to consider as well, Pittsburgh especially was in the middle of the Industrial Revolution. Now we're seeing another Industrial Revolution in the AI front, and a lot of leaders around the country hoping for their chance to have the Silicon Valley of the East. Nonetheless, though, many people saying that it's going to be right here in Pittsburgh, especially as they look to develop more AI technology here and build those data centers as well to house the development needed.
Now, Michelle, can you run us down some of the names or some of the companies that are expected to be there today?
ExxonMobil, we also have Larry Fink, we have BlackRock and Blackstone. We also had a panel that was actually moderated by Google Alphabet CEO as well. You also have members from President Trump's cabinet that are going to be here, Doug Burgum. You even have David Sachs, the crypto czar, that's going to be here. So a long list of people. You have foreign investment as well. Everyone has eyes right now on Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this comes, especially as you look at the energy-rich resources of the state. I mean, we're the second largest producer of natural gas in the country behind Texas, third in coal mining, abundant lands. We're also looking at nuclear capabilities as well. This really is a rebirth, I would say, of a city that a lot of areas are run down, dilapidated after many steel mills closed down, I'd say in the mid-1970s. Now there's a chance for that to pick back up. And nonetheless, it's happening here at Carnegie Mellon University, which, if you know anything about Carnegie Mellon, it's a STEM hub. Extremely smart people coming here and innovating tech for the future. I want to take a look right behind me too, Jack, so you can see just how important this is, because this room, again, the president isn't set to speak here for, I would say, another hour and a half, but this room is packed, standing room only. People really getting in here early to ensure they have a seat. You can see the panel up there, Pennsylvania Energy and Innovation Summit. This also comes hand in hand as Senate Bill 939 was introduced by Senate Republicans to help fast track that AI development and make it easier for companies to create that development here in the Keystone State.
So, it's interesting that you mentioned energy, by the way, because the fact that Western Pennsylvania is such an energy nexus, when they talk about AI, one of the biggest issues that I always hear associated with this is energy generation, and the fact that these data centers, these power centers, are going to require so much energy to be able to be run. And I wonder if that's going to be part of the topic of discussion. Obviously, crypto, this plays right involved with that. The same idea, you need these huge data centers to be able to run this stuff. So I wonder, do you think there's going to be any discussion of that nexus? Probably that's why Doug Burgum would be there, just between the energy and the data creation power that you're going to need.
Yeah, that's actually going to be a central point, and I think it's going to be hit on, especially up here on this stage. But you think about how Pennsylvania is positioned, and Pittsburgh as well. We're surrounded by rivers. We have abundant land. We have the capabilities for nuclear facilities. We have the capability to use water. And also you look at the energy exporters. We are the second largest natural gas exporter behind Texas, one of the largest in the, I would say, top 5 to 10. in the nation, or not the nation, in the world. Nonetheless, though, you look at all of those things coming together. This is a good area in which you can build those data centers, because keep in mind, even remember when the CEO of ChatGPT said, stop using manners when you're using the algorithm, because it takes so much energy just for one user to use AI. So that's why it's going to be especially important to build out that infrastructure, because look, AI isn't going anywhere. I think we all know that it's only going to increase. So it's an important thing here to adapt and be ready for it rather than run from it. That's going to be a key point here that they're going to be talking about today.